New York City, speaking with Andrew Laties, author of Rebel Bookseller, How to Improvise Your Own Indie Store and Beat Back the Chains. Andy, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for daring to have me.
Aren't you booksellers shy types? I mean, who's ever heard of a rebellious bookseller?
Judy, 40 years ago, there were 10,000 independent bookstores in this country, and we controlled 80% of the book market. Now there are fewer than 2,000 independent bookstores, and we've got about 17%. You better be a street fighter if you're going to be an independent bookseller these days.
Andy, your subtitle, How to Improvise Your Own Indie Store and Beat Back the Chains, suggests this is kind of like playing a sport. Is it really that competitive, opening up your own bookstore?
In the book business, because there's been so much consolidation, so much money's poured into these gigantic conglomerates, you've got to really be able to outthink your competition. You've got to try to see what they're capable of and undercut them, go around them, dive between their legs. It is like a sport.
So how are the ways you get around these bookstores?
When people walk into my store, they don't come because they want some book they heard about. They can get that on Amazon, fine, they get it at a chain store. They come because I'm like a chef in a restaurant. You know, people want to see what it is that I know about. We can sell books that you've never heard of, and that's why you come to a good independent bookstore.
You escaped business failure several times by the skin of your teeth.
After we got surrounded by superstores, we created a gigantic promotional campaign in Chicago. We were in 75 schools and 25 daycare centers with flyers promoting our author events. And we were able to distribute 160,000 flyers a year for several years by essentially running a fundraising campaign where parents could get a percentage of their purchase in our store diverted back to their schools. So we got access to the schools. We were able to create such an image of success during a period when we were losing a huge amount of money.
Thank you so much, Andy, for giving us a glimpse into your new book, The Rebel Bookseller, How to Improvise Your Own Indie Store and Beat Back the Chains, an offbeat and entertaining book that aims to spark a grassroots revival of community bookselling. Get your copy today. Thanks for joining us. I'm Judy Alley.
There's a real blockage on information in this society, not just in the area of the book industry, but other places too. So this is a real breakthrough to just get this book in print. No, the chains have not bought it. I don't expect the chains to buy it. You can buy it at your local independent bookstore, though.